week 11. Way to bounce back. That is a roller coaster ride. Hell of a roller coaster ride, man. You're going to have ups and downs every given Sunday. But that right there was one ups and downs roller coaster ride that I will never ever forget. We took the New York Giants lightly in the first half. We didn't think they would be coming to play. And just like Jameis Winston said in his pregame little speech to the Giants, oh, we ain't outside, we inside. And when you're inside, you better respect the den. You tried to disrespect, you see. You tried to, open up a can of worms that you can't even close, baby. You just can't. You just can't close those worms. You couldn't even close out a fourth quarter game. You couldn't even close out an overtime game. You can never count out the Lions' resilience. We came to play. Because you see, any given Sunday, you can't sleep on nobody's record, and you can't sleep on the team that you're playing against, baby. You can't. Gotta tip my hat off to Aiden Hutchinson. Clutch play. Gotta tip my hat off to AKA Sonic Boom himself, Jahmyr Gibbs, number 0. I gotta give shout outs to that boy right there. He better stay in Detroit. That is a real playmaker. Playmakers make plays, and he's one of those playmakers that can be so electrifying out of the backfield and get straight to the end zone. And in case you didn't know, he's tied third for the franchise record, touchdowns to be exact, with Dutch Clark. Dutch Clark, number 7. Barry Sanders, Jahmyr Gibbs, Dutch Clark. I mean, that's top 3. That's top 3. Brad Holmes, whatever you do, and I mean this from brother to brother, please make Jahmyr Gibbs stay here in Detroit. Pay him whatever you want to pay him. I don't care if it's pennies. I don't care if it's nickels. I don't care if it's dimes. Hell, I don't even care if it's $1. Make him stay in Detroit. He lights up the Motor City. That offensive line gave him a great boost. 69 yards. Hell of a touchdown, man. Hell of a touchdown. And I'm loving every single minute of it. 3 touchdowns in one game. Even though Amon-Ra St. Brown had drops, he still found ways to help this team win. Even though J-Mo wasn't on fire, but he still found ways to help this team win. Sam Laporta was out for the remainder of the season. But Brock Wright stepped up and said, hey, Chicken Nugget King, I got you, my boy. Look, my boy, I got you. I said, look, Brock, you got this? I got this, Chicken Nugget. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. I got it. So, Brock Wright, you got my trust because I know you won't go wrong. You balled out. You balled out Sunday. You balled out, baby. And I love that. Hey, you got your manhood. You got your manhood. You got your manhood, brother. And I love you for that. Now, to the defensive line. Tyler Lacey. Hey, keep bringing the pressures, baby. Keep bringing them. DJ Reader, keep bringing the pressures, baby. Tyleek Williams, keep bringing the pressures, baby. We gonna love that. Ali McNeil, you might not get many sacks, but hell, you brought pressures. Keep bringing them, baby. We need that. Our front 7 is strong, man. So strong, you can't even handle them boys. You can't even lift them boys if you even tried. Okay? So, I'm happy about this win. I'm happy that we're 7-4. I'm happy that we're pushing all the way, baby. We're pushing all the way. And when I mean we're pushing all the way, we're pushing for the playoffs. Okay? So this team is not gonna go away. This team is gonna keep fighting. Keep fighting, and keep fighting, and keep fighting, and keep fighting. Until it's all said and done. Penei Sewell got them boys fired up. That's a real motivator right there. Look, Penei, if you ever see this video, I'm running through a brick wall for you, bro. For real. I may be 5'7". I may be 120 pounds, but when I listen to Panay Sewell, I'm running through a brick wall, baby. I'm right now running through a brick wall. Because I'm so proud of you damn boys, man. I've been yelling and screaming all day yesterday. Pissed off because we had a horrible first half. That flea flicker had me throwing my hat at the motherfucking wall. I was upset. Very, very upset. Visibly upset, man. Dan Campbell, Coach Shepard, I love you guys. But we got to do better, man. We got to do better. In the first half, we got to do better. We got to attack better because we know we can clean that up, right? Right. But man, I just feel so good, man. I feel so good. I don't care if we're third place. I don't give a shit. A win is a win. But we're going to get straight to team. You know, we're going to get straight to the team stats right about now. Stay tuned because you're going to love these team stats that I'm going to deliver straight to you. But last week's opponent, we're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Week 11, we lost to them by 1 point, 9-16, right? Last night, these motherfuckers lost to the Dallas Cowboys. You blew a 21-point lead. The Cowboys made adjustments. The Cowboys make plays. The Cowboys, you can't take this away from them. The Cowboys stepped up when it mattered most and snatched that lead from you like Debo snatched Red's chain from Friday. Understand that. And I know that that team is on our schedule. They 5-5. Nobody's record is safe. You can lose today and ball hard tomorrow. You can ball hard tomorrow and then lose again. It happens. It's football, baby. Lace your cleats. Get your pads. Because you better be ready to play and suit your ass up with that uniform. Because you better know what it is when it go down out there. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, it don't matter. Tell Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys I said that you are no threat. I'll give you credit on your win. You beat a team that we couldn't beat. But at the end of the day, it's Detroit, baby. Look. We the real D around here, all right? We the real D. The real D, okay? Not you. We. All right? We. So you can take that to the bank, baby. But anyways, we're going to go straight to the team stats. So enjoy this little clip right here. Hey, I got to give a shout out to Kay Adams from the Up and Adams show. Listen, for that to be your first time ever coming to a Lions game inside Ford Field, that's amazing. I'm happy you enjoyed your time here. It's always a good time in the Motor City. And I'm floored that I never got a chance to see you. You know, I will be at the Packers game. So with you being a smart, intellectual sportswoman, that's great. That is great for you to know the game, know the teams, know the players, and figure out the players' insights and their mindsets before the game, whether if it's basketball, football, hell, even hockey. You are one of the top premier sports minds out there. And we appreciate you stopping by. You can always come by to the Motor City any given time, like the guys at, Ford Field said, and even the team said, you're more than welcome to come here. I just can't wait to see you analyze more about our team, analyze more about, the chances of us going to the Super Bowl this year. I can't wait to see you analyze more about our, statistics and what we got going on, going forward. So speaking of statistics, we're gonna get straight to the statistics right now. We're gonna go with Jared Goff going 28 for 42 with completions and attempts, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 sacks, 91.3, RTG as it is. And then you got Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries, 219 rushing yards with 14.6 average, 2 TDs. Longest was 69. David Montgomery, 5 carries, 18 yards, 3.6 average. Longest was like 9 yards to be exact. And then Jared Goff, he didn't even have a single carry at all because he's not a guy that can get mobile, right? He's not a guy that can really get out the pocket a lot more, but he has to get out the pocket. And I think that,
Jared Goff can improve on that. I think Jared Goff can be a mobile quarterback. That's just my opinion. If he works on his mobility, the defense is in trouble. He's a guy that more likely likes to step in the pot, likes to step up in the pocket and throw deep, or do some check downs or throw the ball out of bounds. That's the kind of guy that Jared Goff is. He likes to use his brain before he uses his legs and runs. So, Jared Goff is one of a kind at the quarterback position, and there's not too many quarterbacks that are pocket passers. The league has many mobile quarterbacks, and that scares a lot of defenses because when you're mobile, it's a problem because when you got your arm and legs, you're a threat. We're going to go straight over to receiving. 9 receptions, 149 yards, 16.6 average. Longest was 13 targets. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sun God, he had some drops, but, overall, he's still an elite player. He can pull through when it's time to pull through. And I like the fact that he's 100% confident in himself and he never let his, confidence go down. He kept his head up and said, look, next play, I'm going to get this. And that's what you got to love about Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra is a very confident guy. And, we're happy to have Sun God. And 14, keep up. Keep it up, man. Keep up the good work, whether if you're blocking, whether if you're, coming out the backfield and doing some special things and running as well. We need a lot of that from you. You're definitely a contributing player, a contributing piece to our team. Hats off to you. Khalif Raymond, 2 receptions, 37 yards, 18.5. Longest was 32 targets. And then Jahmyr Gibbs had 11 receptions, 45 yards, 4.1 average, 1 TD, 13 was the longest within yards, and 12 targets. And then Brock Wright, 3 receptions, 29 yards, 9.7 average, and 20 was the longest and 4 targets for him. David Montgomery, 3 receptions, 19 yards, 3, targets, and the longest was 9. Isaac TeSlaa didn't even, have a single catch or got any yards, but he had 1 target. Jameson Williams had 3 targets, but he didn't get a single catch or a yard, but he contributed in other ways, which makes him an impactful player when you're blocking for the offense, because it's not just the offensive line blocking, it's the wide receivers that love to block. And, the old saying go with that. No block, no rock. So you got to block in order to get the rock and get the ball. And our offense is very, unselfish. We're very unselfish. We like to, pass the ball and share the rock and, get everybody involved. And whether if it's a run pass type of situation, whether if we're just going to run the ball the whole way through or just pass first and then run the ball, we can still balance the game and create more opportunities for our offense to succeed and score and get 6. Over to the defense, a guy that's been buried and overlooked, not Amon-Ra, but Amik Robertson, 7 tackles, 1 forced fumble. Thomas Harper got 1 interception, 5 tackles, 1 assisted. Jack Campbell, 5, tackles, 6 assisted. Aiden Hutchinson, 4, solo, 2 assisted, 1 sack. The clutch sack that he got in overtime helped us win the game. Brian Branch, 3 for 4 with tackles, assisted, and solo. Derek Barnes, DB, he got beat on that trick play. You don't let, Jameis Winston go off on you and beat you and have you spinning in circles. You don't let that happen. That is not a good thing. So DB, step it up on that and work it out. Work it out. I got faith in you, DB. So 3 for 3 with, tackles and solos. Roy Lopez, 4 tackles, being assisted, 2, solo. Alex Anzalone, 2 solo, 4 assisted. Two tackles for, number 4, DJ Reed. DJ Reed, happy to have you back. Welcome back on the field. Because our secondary was lost without you. So now that you're back, you're getting in tune with the teammates. You're getting in tune with your game. You're feeling the flow and the rhythm out there on the field. Happy to have you back and happy that you can contribute in many ways, more than one. Rocky Sin, 2 solo tackles. Ali McNeil, 1 solo tackle, 3 assisted. DJ Reed, assisted tackle. That's 3 of them. 1 of them being, solo. And then Tyleik Williams, 1 solo, 1 assisted. Trevor Nowatzki didn't even see the field, I guess. Malcolm Rodriguez didn't even get a chance to play out there with the defense, but he did, make something happen with special teams. Happy to have him back too. Number 44, shout out to you, Rodrigo. 82, Ross Dwelle, Amon-Ra St. Brown, no tackles. Al-Quadin Muhammad, 2 assisted tackles. Tyler Lacey, 3 assisted tackles. And Tyrus Sweet, number 99, had no tackles, no assisted at all. Jacob Sailors, 5 returns, 139 yards, 27 average, which is going to be the longest of 34. Khalif Raymond, 1 return, 44 yards, and that was the longest, which is 44. That was based off, kick returns, but punt returns, Khalif Raymond didn't even get any punt returns. It's just kickoff returns, more than likely. And then Jake Bates went 2 for 2, 100% from the field goal. He aced all of his field goals, got 10 points. Jack Fox had 5 punts, 200 yards, 40 average, 4 inbound, 4 right into the 20. The longest was 46, and it's no touchbacks. So that is what it is for us at Ford Field, as the player stats for our team in that department. The Giants, you look at their team stats, right? They had 517 total yards, 395 passing yards, 122 rushing yards. We did better in the rushing department than they did. 6.7 yards per play, 25 first downs, 8 for 16, 1 for 3 on fourth down efficiency. We didn't even bother to go for it. 77 total plays. We had 65. They had 1 sack allowed. We had 3. They had 3 punts. We had more than they did. 7 penalties. We had more than they did. 9 penalties, which is 81 yards. They had 59 yards within 7 of those penalties. Fumbles lost, none. Fumbles lost on our end, none. Interceptions thrown, we tied in that department, 1 for 1 basically. 37 minutes and 11 seconds time of possession, 36 tackles. We had 38, which is above them. 2 for 2 on their field goal attempts, and 1 for 3 on red zone attempts, because there was times where they couldn't just get it in. They couldn't get in the end zone. They couldn't score. So, they only scored 1 time in the red zone, but the rest, they got stopped in the red zone because red zone defense stepped up where it mattered most. But yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling great, man. And, this is only the beginning, and this is the push that we're going to. We're going to ascend up, 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 and up, and up, and up until we get to that championship. That's the one thing that we want. We don't want to come up close this season. We don't want to come up close in any game. We don't take any moment for granted. We're just going to keep balling, until the wheels fall off. And I did see, quite a few people.
From the team where the team's all grind, no luck. Wings on the ice, Tigers on the up. Lions roaring, Pistons never stuck. Detroit sports talk, we just don't give up. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. Takes flying like a deep end zone throw. Barry ran the block, made defenders eat snow. From Comerica to LCA, it's all flow. Detroit's got a heartbeat in case you didn't know. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. We scream for the play. Sports talk, electric, every night, every day. Changing the game, got no cliches. Detroit in our veins, that'll never fade away. Red and blue pride, Motown gets loud. Pistons in the mix till the fans go wild. Lines breaking curses, yeah, we stand proud. Chicken Nugget King repping that hometown crowd.